Live in the D in the green room on a Monday. And I hope we're the perfect way to start your week off because it feels like it.
Did you coordinate your bottle to your dress? Was that on purpose?
I did not. This is my
don't even lie.
Same water bottle from every single day.
I'm telling
you. Literally.
All right.
I need a new one.
So we're going to start off with pet grooming, which, you know, so many people adopted dogs during the pandemic lockdown that now, I mean, business is booming.
Absolutely. And you got to keep them fly and zhuzhy, so this is how you do it. Well, during the pandemic, many people added a furry addition to their family. Our April Morton was one. With the growth in popularity of four-legged friends, finding a grooming appointment may be a challenge. So here are some tips on grooming Fido at home.
Where are all my fur baby parents at? I'm sure you can relate, but trying to get a grooming appointment these days, almost impossible. Not to mention busy work schedules. So my little Gigi and I paid a visit to Bougie Buddies to get some tips on grooming at home. So Misty, sometimes we can't always make it to the groomer, and you know, we may have an event planned and want to do some, some sprucing up at home. Can you give us some tips we can do at home?
Sure. Well, first of all, you want to brush them out a little bit, keep them from getting matted.
Depending on the breed, you may want to brush every day, and Misty says this brush works best for the top coat.
Slicker brush works well.
But for dogs with an undercoat that sheds a lot, like this big guy Brutus, be sure to go over them with a rubber brush as well.
Go over the dog, take them outside or whatever, and just keep going over them and pull a lot of that undercoat out.
Misty says it wouldn't hurt to run a comb through after brushing. Now on to nail trimming, something that makes me a little nervous.
If you want to just take the tip off like that at home, and you're not going to hurt them that way, just taking the very, very tip off. You can even take like a emery board or a metal nail file and just kind of, type of thing if you're afraid to actually clip them.
Now trying to keep these pearly whites healthy and shiny is a challenge. Like many dogs, it's not Gigi's favorite part of grooming, but Misty says it's important to keep the teeth clean.
You need to do the outsides of the teeth. You don't need to do the inner part of the teeth.
Okay.
They keep that clean on their own.
What about those ears? Misty says they should be clean like the teeth as often as you can in order to prevent infection.
A couple drops of the dog ear cleaner, which you can get at the pet supply store. Any kind's fine. And then I use cotton balls or those oval rounds. And then just after you put a couple drops in, you massage the ear. You just go in and wipe it out.
Another area that's important to keep clean is the little tush. We all know as fur babies' parents, this area can be stinky, but Misty has a tip for that. She says apply some witch hazel liquid to a cotton ball, wipe the area, and it clears right up. So like I mentioned, life is busy and bathing our pooches can take a lot of time. But did you know there's dry shampoo for dogs and even bath wipes? And if you want to spruce up your little pup even more, throw on a hanky, doggy necktie, or a hair bow.
Very cute. Very, very cute. Well, if you want your pooch super fancy, Bougie Buddies also offers safe pet hair dyeing and nail polish. They're located in Clinton Township. Get your dog zhuzhed up. And if you're a thrill seeker.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not enough thrills to be sought grooming your pet, then you might look to the big screen for some inspiration. Think like 127 Hours with James Franco, where he was caught in that cavern and he had to saw his arm off or whatever. Or Open Water, the shark movie where the couple get left behind scuba diving.
That was so scary.
There's a new movie called Fall, and it has to do with heights. And apparently you need to see it on the big screen, but it's all kinds of nope for all of us.
Nope. Too much stress.
Oh, there are some movies that spark a certain kind of fear that's more than a cheap jump scare. We're talking about heart-racing, palm-sweating type of fear, and that's exactly what you'll feel while you watch the movie Fall. Oh my goodness. Joining us now are the stars of the new movie, Grace Curry and Virginia Gardner. Thank you, ladies, for being with us.
Thank you.
The first question is, do either of you have a fear of heights before this movie?
You know, Scott, our director, when we shot this on a 100-foot tower on a 2,000-foot cliff, right? So it was all practical. So Scott, when he was interviewing actresses, the first thing he would say is, do you have a fear of heights? Because you're going to be dropped from 100 feet. And I did not going into the movie, but after falling from that high up so many times, I do kind of have a fear of heights now.
Yeah. And I kind of have the reverse, where I wasn't sure how I'd feel up on top of the tower because I'd never been that high before. But I feel like I had just a normal, healthy fear, nothing too major. But after we did the stunts, the adrenaline rush of falling and just building upon each stunt, I don't know, I feel a little braver these days.
All right, well, the folks watching right now are probably wondering, why are these two characters climbing this old radio tower? Why are you up there to begin with?
Well, it really comes down to the tragedy that Hunter and Becky witness, and the different impact it has on both of them. For Hunter, she becomes this thrill-seeking, she wears her loss on the outside, while Becky goes internal and gets really afraid of life, and it breaks Hunter's heart to see her friend not showing up to life. So she goes, let's get the old Becky back and climb this super tall tower to get over your fear, because Becky used to be an adrenaline seeker back in the day.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pretty sure that somewhere there's a guy, and his entire job, he gets paid 25 grand to climb one of those radio towers and change the light bulb at the top. But I don't think I'm giving anything away to say that you guys get stranded on this thing, sort of like Open Water with the shark, one of those kind of movies, 127 Hours with James Franco. When you saw the final cut where there was CGI added to the practical effects, what was your reaction? Oh boy, it just gives me the willies looking at that.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it in a theater last weekend, and seeing it on a really big screen, just the effects look unbelievable, and seeing the audience reactions, like, on the edge of their seat and gasping, and, like, it does make your palms sweat. I was, like, white-knuckling it the whole time, and I even know what happens, and it just feels, like, so incredibly immersive in a theater setting. It was really exciting to see on the big screen.
It's such a beautiful marriage with practical, too, because the views we were seeing since we were on the 2,000-foot cliff, on the 100-foot tower, those views are what we saw. So you have these stunning visuals that, our brain can pick up on when something's real. And I think it's a huge contributor to the physical reaction you get watching this movie on the big screen.
All right, ladies, I'm told that is our time. Our satellite window is going to close. Thank you so much for spending a few moments with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The movie is called Fall, and it is in theaters now.
And we're going to something lighter, a little comedy action for What's the Buzz today.
Yeah, can you teach somebody to be funny? What is funny subjectively? Not everybody can agree.
That's very, very true.
We talked about this on my streaming show, Jason Carr Live. I asked, what is the funniest movie of all time? Most people said Airplane, but then every other movie you could think of that's a comedy was an answer for somebody.
It's subjective. What's funny to one might not be funny to the other.
So we convened a council of comedians to try to answer these questions. So here's a loaded question. What is funny? Or as I asked on Jason Carr Live last week, what's the funniest movie of all time? And that, comedy is subjective. What makes you laugh is subjective. Well, what is it that makes you laugh? Can anybody be funny? Well, I don't know. Anybody can be funny. But joining us to talk about it, or What's the Buzz, are three comedians who know and are friends of the show. We have Mike Bonner, Melanie Hearn, and Jason Magic. Good morning to all three of you. Good morning. All right. Now, first of all, do you think of yourself as being a comic or a magician?
He's both, actually. He's a very funny guy.
I consider myself the guy who works behind the deli counter. No, I'm both. I can actually do
He's a
both.
hybrid. He's
All
a
right.
hybrid.
Do you find humor in everything? Does everything make you laugh in the same way, Mike Bonner?
I find that some of the darkest things in your life can be some of the funniest things in your life. You got to find there's humor in everything. It's about finding the humor.
Okay.
And there is humor in everything, and everybody has a funny bone.
All right.
I agree. You have to find humor in the dark spaces. So like my best jokes are from my best breakups. So those are my best jokes, honestly.
Such as?
I know him.
like you don't know him.
I don't know you, sir.
Those have been my best ones. But I had the pleasure to see Jason actually be a musician.
Oh, he
and
was a
yes, I
great
saw him.
beast.
He's great. I saw him.
Beast.
It's great.
What's funny to you?
Oh, everything. Everything. Somebody gets hit by an ice cream truck.
Oh my
Hilarious.
God. Oh my God.
Listen,
Morbid.
dark. You said dark.
No, everything is fair game. Like
Comedy has to be offensive. It has to offend somebody, otherwise it doesn't work.
It's not doing its job. What about the video from Belle Isle on the slide?
Man.
Look at you
Hilarious.
start cracking up right away. That's
Hilarious.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm a giant slide dude when it was a quarter to ride the giant slide.
Yeah,
they
me
got
too,
the
me
state
too.
involved, and they got some NASA scientists to make that thing really slick. I went last week. I hit the first hump, ended up on Finkel.
Melanie.
I know. Yeah, I'm the old school way. Like I don't know what they did. It looks like aluminum foil, and you just going straight down. And they don't even have like the hacky stack up. The one thing about the giant slide, I'm glad they fixed the stairs. That's the
Right,
one
right.
thing. The stairs was
I
worse
remember
than the
going
slide.
down that as a
Itchy.
kid, and it was hot.
Those itchy little sacks we had to get
Oh,
into.
yeah, the gunny sacks, yeah.
Man.
I feel bad that some people may have got hurt, hit their head, but the way they hit their head, hilarious. Just hilarious. Just like, look at
Hurt
him go.
yourself.
But I'd
Look
rather
at
hit my
him go.
head than mess
so
up my gym
immature.
shoes. Remember?
Right,
You'll mess
right.
up your gym shoes because at the sole would get messed up.
Some of the kids who rode a lot would stand up on a giant slide. And like,
And surf
like
it.
Shut
skate.
up.
No, I
Surf it.
swear, I've seen kids.
This sounds like a Belle Isle legend, urban
I'm
legend.
telling you, there's true.
They
They
would
stand
they
up.
would surf it down.
Google it, dude. I'm telling you, you'll see it
What about being able to laugh at yourself?
all the time. Man, dude, it's the jokes start with me. I can't say anything funny about you unless I start with myself first. I have to get myself first.
All right.
You do. You have to
can't-
poke fun at yourself.
You can't be that
Like in my
conceited.
Like some of the things that you wear, I'm glad that you say something first, because then I can pop on social
Thank
media and
you.
make fun of you too. Melanie?
No, I am the butt of my own jokes. So you have to start inward. Like I said, with all my jokes, with the relationships, with my parent, I always have to start with me because I'm probably the character in the beginning of the story.
Right.
You know, so I know
But you
it's me.
fine.
And
So you can-
I'm
you can-
untouchable.
Hard.
I'm untouchable. Like I will grill you for a half an hour. You can't come after me. I don't like it.
You dish it out, but you can't take it?
Can't take it.
No,
I can't take it.
I
Unless
get
I give it to myself.
I get me. I'm the biggest clown there is, so I get me first.
You clown?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Does Rick Astley know you borrowed his hair?
Hey, look at this guy. They're cute at this age.
Uh-oh,
Look at
he
you,
did it.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Don't bring up hair.
Oh, I love hecklers.
And just don't touch mine.
All right, now here's the thing. In news, in journalism, there's a saying that you can't teach somebody news sense, like knowing what's a story and what isn't a story. So in the terms of funny or humor, can you teach somebody to be funny, or is it a natural thing? Like our fellow friend Bill teaches Comedy
Bouchard.
Castle. Yeah,
Great
he
guy.
teaches
Funny as
Comedy
on the
Castle
way.
on Wednesday, comedy classes.
Right.
I have to imagine that he's run across students who just, they weren't funny, no matter what he
Bill
tried to
ain't saying
teach.
nothing. Bill gonna get that check.
Right?
Bill's getting that. You enrolled. I got you.
So I actually took the class. At Mark Ridley's, and Bill was actually my teacher.
Yeah.
And so you don't get, honestly, you don't get a student like me that just comes out, but because people in my class, no, they weren't funny.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. It was some people, we would sit up there and it was like pulling teeth because it was their delivery. What they were saying was funny, but it was just like, so I went to the mailbox.
Right.
And I opened it, and the box said, hi. And it was just like,
Right.
is that it?
The
That's all you
late,
got?
great downtown Tony Brown taught me how to do comedy
Excellent.
in Highland Park at his house. Back
I
in the
could
day.
teach you how to have good hair. I'd rather just show you.
He's been sitting
Okay.
on that choke for a minute.
Dude, I'm gonna stew about that all day. All day I'm gonna be like, Jason Carr, I got this
Never
for
gonna
you.
give you
Write in and tell him.
All right, we have about 30 seconds left. As comedians, is it hard for you to take people seriously sometimes? Or people to take you seriously sometimes?
That's better put. Yes, definitely. You got to say it. Got to be funny, Michael. Yeah, I can't take you all the time. All
Melanie.
the time.
all the time. When you tell them I'm a comedian, tell me a joke. And my line is, pay me. So.
Right.
Does this look like the face of somebody you can take serious? Ever? No.
All right.
Abracadabra, baby.
You know, my favorite is your Coles joke, and it always will be.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's a great joke. I'm not going back to Coles, people. Never.
What was the line?
Oh, which one did you like? Oh, when you pass the Sturf and Wound and you got 20 people in line and they're saying, do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? We will take it. No. One purchaser, one
Something
translator.
About where the poor rich people shop.
Oh,
or
yes.
something like that?
Yes. We got to talk about it. Yes.
All right.
We'll go.
So I don't think we decided anything in terms of a concrete decision on what's funny. Can you teach funny? But it was fun talking about.
Yeah, and they were fun to listen to. So thanks for hanging out with us for Live in the D in the Green Room on a Monday. We'll see you on Wednesday.